Grace and peace to you from the living one, Jesus Christ. Amen. I really identify with the women in our story for tonight from Luke's gospel. They go to the tomb with expectations. They expect to find Jesus, dead and wrapped in burial cloths. They expect to finish the work of Joseph of Arimathea when he placed Jesus in the tomb. They expect to complete the burial rituals with the spices they had prepared. They expect to grieve their friend and teacher. But what they expect isn't what they come to find. What they find is an empty tomb. Before I left for a year of service teaching English in Malaysia, our wise and compassionate leader, Pastor Heidi, told all of the volunteers this: you have expectations. That is normal and human. You have expectations about what the next year holds for you. Try to suspend your expectations. Try to let go of them. This year will not be what you expect. And isn't that how life goes? Life isn't always what we expect, right? We don't expect that scary diagnosis. We don't expect someone we love to suddenly die. We don't expect pain and suffering. We don't expect to feel profound loneliness or depression. We don't expect uncertainty and confusion. But life is full of expectations that are both defied and unmet. How do you respond when things don't go as you expected them to go? With anger? With disappointment? With sadness? With a feeling of uncertainty or unsureness? With doubt? The women who arrive at the tomb in our story are perplexed by what they find, or rather what they don't find. I was intrigued by this word this week as I reflected on this story. Perplexed. Have you ever felt like this? Perplexity has a wide definition. It can mean bewildered, baffled. The word in Greek could also mean at a loss, or to be left wanting. Ever feel like that? Yes? To be honest with all of you friends, I have felt like this a lot lately. Perplexed. I look at our world, I look at my own life, and I see it like the women saw that empty tomb. Baffled, at a loss for words, unable to make sense of what I see, left wanting, and wondering where God is. These women literally go looking for God, for Jesus, and they can't seem to find him. Jesus is missing. He's not where they expected him to be. Suddenly, two men in dazzling clothes appear. Now I imagine these two men like Elton John and Liberace. Dazzling clothes, am I right? You're never going to hear this story in the same way again. I can't. But anyway, these men appear and they ask, "Why are you looking for the living among the dead?" These women are looking for Jesus in all the wrong places. He's not where they expected him to be. He's not here, but has arisen. Jesus is not physically present in this tomb, but do you know who is there? God. God is there. And isn't that what we've been hearing these last 3 days? God is in the unexpected. On Thursday, we heard how Jesus does something unexpected. He washes the feet of the disciples. He becomes a servant. This is also a story of Jesus' unexpected grace. Even the disciple who would betray Jesus has his feet washed. On Friday, we heard how God does something else unexpected. No one expected God to die. No one expected God to be revealed in and through the Roman Empire's symbol of torture and death. God used the cross for salvation for all. And again tonight, God uses another symbol, the tomb, a symbol of death to speak life into the world. No one expected a tomb to become a place of life. I began to realize that when I am perplexed, at a loss, left wanting, and unable to see God, God does something unexpected. God meets me. God meets you when we least expect it. And in the most unexpected people, places, and situations. What ends up happening out of our perplexity, God creates amazement. Peter, who at first didn't believe these women, it was an idle tale, goes to the tomb. Peter's expectations are defied, and he walks away amazed at what God can do. Friends, life isn't how we always expect it. When life throws us something unexpected, you know who we can expect? God. We can expect God to show up. Outside our expectations, God can and God will amaze us. These last 3 days have showed us God works in unexpected ways. Because the one who is dead is now alive. And God has amazed us. Amen.